Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I'm touching on a rather broad topic, but I'm going to share some of my tips on how to find your personal style, kind of instead of just following trends. So it's something that I've been thinking about for a while. I feel like there are a lot of people who I see who are kind of just like following trends, and they seem to just like wear a lot of trends, and then their style really changes a lot, kind of season to season, year to year. And what that does is it creates a lot of waste, because these people are like buying a ton of clothes, wearing them for like literally a season, and then getting rid of them. And even if you resell them or donate them, it's still a lot of consumption. So the goal is obviously to reduce consumption, and I think by identifying your personal style, you can shop smarter and you can invest in pieces, and you can really identify what is going to last in your wardrobe and what might just be there for a season, which is fine as well, but we want to try and reduce that and still have like our core wardrobe. Before I start, I also just want to define personal style. So to me, personal style is a combination of a ton of different things in your life. So personal style is often determined by things like your body shape, your body type, your lifestyle, your interests and hobbies, your age, and whatever you kind of like want to put out in the world. So it's also personality, it can be a whole range of different things. And because of that, we have to understand that personal style is also always going to evolve. You're not going to be the same age forever, you're not going to have the same lifestyle forever, and because of these things we adapt. So the goal is obviously to find out what you really like and use that to make better purchases and just have a wardrobe that, like I said, will last longer, and maybe even transition through multiple life stages, multiple ages, multiple lifestyles, hobbies, jobs, etc. And yeah, just stay in your wardrobe for longer. That being said, my first tip on finding your personal style, and this is what I did when I was kind of trying to really hone in on what my personal style is, and that is to go to a form of media that is kind of separate from your typical social media. So a form of media where people aren't looking at you, a form of media where there's a lot to choose from and a lot to look at, where there's a lot of variety. So personally, I went to my old Tumblr, and I also looked at Pinterest. You can also look at magazines, you can literally just like people watch on the streets, whatever works for you. But basically what you want to do is get out of that like social headspace, take away that influence of like social, take away the influence of people that you know or people that you like or people that you follow, and like what they're wearing, and just identify what you like. So whether you decide to use Pinterest or whatever, if you need to search things, I would suggest searching an item of clothing that you wear a lot and just seeing all the different outfits that come up, pinning it all to a private board if you're using Pinterest, or a private like blog if you're using Tumblr, or just like cutting pieces out and making a collage if you're using a magazine. And by doing that, you're really honing in on what you like about fashion and what you could see yourself wearing. So tip number 2 is trial and error to find your core pieces. So your core pieces are going to be pieces that really suit your lifestyle, really suit your body type, pieces that you wear really often, like I said, the base building blocks of an outfit. So for example, your favorite pair of jeans in your favorite fit. So, you know, there are lots of different trends with fits of jeans, but if you really love skinny jeans and you feel the most confident in skinny jeans, then skinny jeans are your core jeans. If you feel the most confident in straight leg jeans, then straight leg jeans are your core jeans. For example, for me with t-shirts, I love a crew neck, like a high crew neck, not a v-neck, not a boat neck, not whatever other style. So for me, my core pieces are like crew neck t-shirts, and I have 2, I think, that like one black and one white in my favorite style, my favorite fabric. Because I found those, I know that I can always throw that t-shirt on with any kind of bottom, and I know that that t-shirt will flatter me. I know that I can move comfortably in it. I know that it will suit all my different lifestyle needs, and I know that that's also, like, a plain white t-shirt is quite versatile in terms of like age and stuff as well, so I'm not planning on getting rid of it really anytime. So yes, tip 2 is trial and error to find your core pieces, and that's based on your body type, your favorite fit, your favorite styles, your lifestyle, etc. Moving on to tip number 3, and that is identify and acknowledge trends. So this is really important for making sure that your personal style isn't just a culmination of current trends, but instead something that's personal to you, which incorporates some of the current trends. So I think that's really important, knowing what is a trend, knowing what's on trend, but it's still really important to identify when you're buying something. Are you buying it because it's a trend, which is fine? You just need to make sure that when you are buying trend pieces, that 1, you're going to get a lot of use out of them while you do wear them, and 2, they aren't making up a large portion of your wardrobe to the point where like 50% of your wardrobe is trends or more. Once you identify and acknowledge trends, you can also differentiate what is your style and what is the trend. You can also acknowledge what trends are gonna mesh with your style and what aren't. For example, wearing like monochrome colorful outfits is on trend, but I know that I don't wear that much color, and I know that if I was to buy into that trend, I would probably not wear the pieces very often other than with each other. And because I know that that trend isn't going to mesh with the rest of my core style, I know that that's something that I'm more likely to give a miss to. My last tip is to take inspiration, but don't just copy. So often we have a handful of favorite people we follow on social media, for example Instagram, and at least I personally have a few people who, if I don't know what to wear, I'll scroll through their accounts and try and take inspiration from their outfits. The important thing to remember is that your personal style is never going to be exactly the same as someone else's. Most of these really big influencers on Instagram got that way because they have a personal style and because their style is different to other people's, and so they're worth following. They provide value by being different, and that's really the key if you're looking to find your personal style. In terms of creating content on Instagram or sharing it with others, it's important to know that your personal style being different from other people's is really what will make you stand out and will benefit you, as opposed to just wearing the trends that everyone else is wearing. I think we can all get into the habit of trying to recreate people's outfits exactly because we think that we have a similar style to them, when in reality, no one's style is going to be exactly like anyone else's, and the best thing to do is just to take inspiration and don't feel like you have to dress a certain way because someone else that has a similar style to you dresses in that way, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm hoping this video wasn't too long, and I'm hoping it made sense and you took away some helpful information. I'm definitely planning on making more talking videos about personal style and about styling, a kind of minimal style wardrobe. Not minimal in the wardrobe, but like a minimal fashion. But yeah, let me know if you would be interested. Give this video a thumbs up if you would, or if you found it helpful. And yeah, I might do a part 2. But right now I feel like these kind of very basic tips are a good place to start. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!